the overall jobs numbers for America are good. We know that last month was a blowout. So what's happening in Silicon Valley?
Efficiency. I mean, I think the reality is that for a long time, Silicon Valley was obviously crushing it. And the big tech companies, because they were focused on growth, they really weren't so concerned about the bottom line, right? People knew it was there when it needed to be there. Obviously, there was a huge reckoning they went through. And I think we're now in this period where there's a combination of AI, which does automate a lot and does create a lot of opportunities for automation and improvement there, coupled with kind of wake up call for financial discipline. And you're starting to see what tech companies can really do.
Was it an instance, Sam, and I kind of posited this last night in a post on X, is this just a result of over hiring? You talk about discipline, but, we came out of COVID. No one knew really what was going on. Tech was the place to be. You could work from home, et cetera. Was this just too much hiring? Is that how we should look at it?
Well, I think what it is that tech companies, obviously, a lot of them are very ambitious, right? And over the years, the kind of ambition there's been an arms race for talent. And Google's done this forever, right? Other people have. And hoarding talent was kind of the key name of the game. They were so profitable that it didn't really matter, right? In terms of how much talent you hoard. And you just wanted those engineers and those people in case something big opportunity came up, they didn't cost you anything. What we kind of saw coming out of COVID and some financial discipline and reckoning there was people said, oh my goodness, hoarding talent, maybe, at very high prices might not really be the right strategy. And I think what you're seeing now is, and I do give Elon Musk credit for this, for kicking off and making this acceptable with Twitter, but a lot of the big companies decided to get lean and efficient. This is where you kind of start to see the incredible leverage of what these tech platforms really have, which is they didn't need those people, right? They were hoarding the talent. It was an option bet and it was a cheap one for them. But now they're going to start saying, we're still going to go faster and bigger. There's huge opportunities ahead with AI. There's huge opportunities for more efficiency. And it turned out we really didn't need most of those people anyway.
Well, that's the question, because AI, it's all we talk about now. And it's supposed to be this massive thing, the biggest generational shift maybe since the internet itself. Will AI be a net job adder or a net job remover?
I think the question whether AI adds or removes jobs is kind of a question of time frame. Short term, I think what you're going to see is, again, I'm not a big believer in AGI or some of these visions that are being put forth. Ultimately, we don't need human workforce. What I will say is it's going to be an efficiency driver. It's very clear. And companies that can incrementally harvest that efficiency are going to do fabulously well, right? The companies that require AGI to change their business model is going to be a longer story. But for people who can chip away and automate, it really is cloud 2.0. It really is just kind of pure efficiency in the sense of technology. And that will remove jobs in a lot of places. I do think the economy grows. I do think they get added back in places. And I'll stay away from talking about the AGI future where, humans don't need to do anything, because I think that's a lot of smoke.
Why is that?
There's a lot of overlap between religion and technologists. If you push technologists further enough, they're going to start talking like religious leaders. And I think the reality is, while the returns on large data sets and guess the next word models and how do you optimize ad copy or videos are very real, coming from AI, those are all very practical. The second you start talking about, super intelligence or alternative intelligences, at the level of human sophistication, I think that is much more religion than practical.